Grossenberg's Chopper Days promotion is back. The entire month of February, Grossenberg Implement is offering 10% discount on common wear parts for self-propelled 4H harvesters. These savings are for higher volume wear parts for 4H harvesters and heads like feeding, cutting, kernel processor, blower, auger, and spout parts. Now is a great time to make sure your 4H harvester is ready to go when you need it and save 10% on the parts during the month of February at any of Grossenberg's 9 locations.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses and leagues. They also offer virtual games such as shooting football and baseball and have shuffleboards and cornhole. The Clubhouse offers a full menu with live music on Sundays. You can host an event such as birthday parties, wedding rehearsals, dinner, or holiday parties. The Clubhouse of Spearfish is a proud sponsor of area high school sports on Live Ticket TV.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
11, Daylor Segrist. He is the big gun for Rapid City Stevens. 12 points a game, shoots 44% from three-point land. Number 20, Caleb Brooks, a 6'2 junior. And number 50, Shunzi White Woman. And that's your starting 5 for the Rapid City Stevens Raiders. Head coach for Rapid City Stevens is Chris Stabner. And as I said, they're 11-6. On the season.
Big opportunity for the Scoops tonight. If we can pull out a win here against these Raiders. And then we can brag with Rapid City. We beat both of them in 2 nights, back-to-back, Terry.
All right, let's get to your starting 5 for your Sturgis Scoopers. Number 3, 6'1 junior, Tegan Wormstadt. Number 4, Hayden Rock, a sophomore who's really come into his own the last couple of weeks. 22 against Belfouche, had 8 last night against Rapid City Stevens. Hayden Rock, a 5'10 sophomore. Number 12, Ty Petracco, a 5'11 junior. Number 22, Carter Williams, a 6'4 junior. And number 24, as Greg Harrington described him, the Michael Jordan of the Sturgis Scoopers, Ryan Heinert.
Now, I'm glad he can't hear me because I don't want him to get a big head. And he's wearing 24, not 23, but I hope he has a good night. It's cold outside, 7 degrees when I drove in. I mentioned earlier coming down from an American Legion event in Deadwood. But
chilly out there.
Hot in here in this gym right now. Here we go.
All right, we are back on the air again. Apologize for the equipment malfunction, but Scooper Sam up here giving us some knuckles. He's messing with our stats.
Yep.
Greg Harrington might have to.
I think I've got detention. Scooper Sam is sending me to detention.
All right, we're about to tip off here.
Excuse me.
Carter Williams tipping off with Minka Hawley. Tip won by Rapid City Stevens. Daylor Segrist with the ball at the top of the key. Passes over to Tyler Portlock. Segrist back to Portlock. Hawley inside kicks it out to Minka Hawley. Hawley top of the key to Portlock. Portlock right side. Minka Hawley. Long three-pointer for Segrist. Rebounded offensively by Stevens. Pass underneath. That's 2 points for the Raiders. Caleb Brooks with that 2. 2-0 Stevens. Sturgis with the ball. Hayden Rock running the point for the Scoops. Ball tipped by Minka Hawley, and that goes out of bounds. It'll be Sturgis basketball.
Scooper's doing a good job early, moving without the ball. They got to do that all game.
The Stevens Raider team athletic,
Indeed.
very handsy. Scoopers got to watch the passes tonight. Carter Williams takes the ball, passes right side to Petracco. Petracco throws it out of bounds with some pressure on him by Minka Hawley. Turnover, Scoops. 7 minutes left here in the first. Stevens 2, Scoopers 0. Stevens with the ball. Minka Hawley right side, throws it underneath to Shunzi White Woman for an easy 2. Stevens with a 4-0 lead. Ryan Heinert, guarded by Brooks, has nowhere to go, passes it to Petracco. He loses the handle. Segrist with the ball, passes underneath. Shunzi White Woman, no, but he's got the rebound, gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. Got a foul on the Scoops. I think that's on Carter Williams. His first. Shunzi White Woman going to shoot 2.
Scoopers starting off in a zone defense, and Raiders are just whipping that ball around the perimeter, beating it and getting it inside to White Woman.
White Woman with the free throw. Shunzi averaging 11 points a game. Shoots 67% from the charity stripe. First free throw good. Next free throw off the mark. Noah Schaefer's in the game with the rebound. Hayden Rock bringing the ball up court. Passes right side. Nope. He's stopped by Hawley in the corner to Petracco. Petracco up top to Ryan Heinert. Heinert dribbles to his left. Double teamed, has to kick it into the corner to Petracco. Petracco looking for Schaefer's, not there. Shunzi White Woman guarding Schaefer's. Heinert steps back for a 3. Off the rim. Oh, Noah Schaefer is going to be called with a push on White Woman.
Underneath, trying to box out. Got called for the push.
Yep, shot no good, and be Stevens Raiders ball after that foul by Noah Schaefer's, his first. Stevens 5, Sturgis 0, 5:53 left here in the first. Segrist in the corner finds Hawley inside. Pass is deflected, stolen by the Scoopers.
Good
Ryan
turnover.
Heinert coming down the left side. He's going to take it to the hoop, but poked away by Brooks.
Good defense on Brooks, and many times he gets called for that reach around, but he got all ball as Heinert was driving.
Yeah, right. Ryan Heinert, nothing but daylight there down that left side. Looks like he was going to take it straight to the hole.
He sure did.
Rock with the inbounds pass. Almost stolen. Tatum Ortlieb in the game now for the Scoopers with the ball. Hands it off to Ryan Heinert, but he drops it off his knee out of bounds. Turnover, Scoops.
Scoopers a little edgy here early in the first quarter, on edge a bit. They just settle down.
Right.
Excuse me, Terry. Yeah.
Can't let the defensive pressure of Stevens get to you. Stevens with the ball now. Tyler Portlock passes inside to Hawley. Hawley with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Noah Schaefer's. Ryan Heinert quickly down court to Ortlieb. Schaefer's with a quick pass. Thinks about shooting. Kicks it back out to Jackson Kano, who's in the game. Kano in the corner to Ortlieb. Ortlieb with the dribble to the elbow. Oh, ball stolen. Telegraphed pass by Ortlieb, stolen by Minka Hawley, who brings it to the hoop. No good. Rebound by Hayden Rock.
Yeah, Raiders just stepped right in that lane.
Some pressure in the corner. Hayden Rock, smart play. Throws it off the leg of Daylor Segrist. Smart play for the sophomore.
That's an old playground move we all learned when we're younger, right off the leg. Yeah.
Sure is, yeah. If you're trapped in the corner, you used your dribble up and have nowhere to go.
Nope.
That might be the only play you have. Here comes Hayden Rock up court. Rock with the backdoor pass. Underneath. Noah Schaefer's called with the travel.
Tried to collect himself, but took that NBA 3 steps and got called for that travel.
Doesn't work in high school, but it works in the association from time to time. Minka Hawley to White Woman. White Woman turns around, guarded by Noah Schaefer's. Quick pass underneath, deflected out of bounds off the hands of Caleb Brooks. Scooper ball. Stevens 5, Sturgis nothing. Scoopers looking for their first bucket with 3.5 gone here in the first.
Raiders picking up full court.
Ortlieb back to Ryan Heinert. Heinert comfortable bringing that across midcourt. Couple seconds to spare. Hayden Rock back to the top of the key to Ryan Heinert. Heinert guarded by Brooks. Quick move by Heinert. Fights through the defense. Throws it up. No good. Heinert tips it back to Tayton Ortlieb. Offensive
hustle.
board for the Scoops. Jackson Kano passes left side to Rock. Brooks, good defense on Ryan Heinert, pokes it away, but he's going to be called with a foul.
Yep. Reaching in, got a bit of Heinert's arm.
Ryan Heinert for the Scoopers, averaging 20 points a game, and he gets the attention of every defense the Scoopers play. They're going to put their best defenders, sometimes their best two defenders,
Yep, indeed,
on Heinert to try to shut him down. Heinert gets the ball inside. Long three-pointer for Heinert off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Brooks for Stevens. Stevens bringing the ball down court. Segrist, top of the key, left side. Inside to Kalen Brooks with the shot. He's fouled. Shot goes off the rim. He'll shoot two.
Good old three-man weave, Terry. We did it in high school where the ball doesn't touch the ground. That's what the Raiders did around the perimeter. And then Brooks with a nice left. Couldn't make it, but got hammered, and he'll go to the line for two.
Good passing. 7.6 points a game for Brooks. He shoots 39% from the charity stripe. Kalen Brooks, 6'2 junior for Rapid City Stevens. Part of the game that every kid can work on.
That's it.
Misses them both. Rebound by Ryan Heinert for Sturgis. Stevens leads 5-0. 3.5 left here in the first quarter. Terry Anderson, Greg Harrington at West Gym. Sturgis Scoopers basketball.
Heinert getting a little frustrated. He's trying to get his teammates to move without the ball.
Heinert throws it away. Tried to do a backdoor pass to Noah Schaefer. Stevens back down court quickly. Segrist passes across the court to Hawley for the three. No good. Rebounded. Getting knocked around, but Hayden Rock comes up with it for the Scoops.
Settle down and run your offense, Scoops.
Jackson Kano from the elbow. Oh, gets the shooter's roll. The sophomore with the first 2 points for the Scoops. Stevens 5, Sturgis 0. Brooks from the elbow himself. No good. Hayden Rock with the rebound, but stripped away by Stevens. It'll be Sturgis basketball.
Yep. Maybe it's always getting that first shot to go. And the Scoopers are 1 for 5. Getting that first shot, I think, is critical. Let's settle them down. Now run their offense as they go on, bring it up.
Full court pressure for Stevens. Lazy pass by the Scoopers, almost picked off by Segrist. Rock to Williams in the corner, back up top to Heinert. He's double teamed, looking for someone to pass to. Heinert from 30. It's good.
That's it.
Matter of time before Ryan Heinert gets his first points. Ties it up at 5.
With 2 Raiders in his face, he knocks that down.
Segrist with the ball for Stevens over to Minka Hawley.
Travel.
Hawley called with the travel. Turnover Stevens. Head coach Dan Skinner for the Scoopers yelling some instructions at his team. Tied up here at 5. 2:17 left in the first. Tayton Ortlieb takes the inbounds pass, gives it to Hayden Rock, who's running the point. Ty Ferguson out with an illness. Hayden Rock getting some valuable minutes, and talked to his dad Bryce last night at Central, and he said, yeah, when Hayden gets some playing time, he's been playing well, and that's how you earn your minutes.
That's it right there, that hustle. Coach is watching.
Rock, top of the key, hands it off to Jarek Duffner. Duffner on the left side.
Nice drive.
Drive in by Hayden Rock, blocked. Goes out of bounds. Now that doesn't look like Jarek Duffner, number 10. Looks like Gage West, I think it is, in Jarek Duffner's jersey.
They switching jerseys on us again?
I think they did. I think it's Gage West. Scoopers with
nice
the ball.
Cut.
Great pass underneath.
That's it.
And that's Tegan Wormstadt with his first points. Scoopers with a 7-5 lead.
Beautiful cut.
All right, we'll keep going here. Stevens.
There we go.
Taylor Segrist with his first points. Equipment shut down again.
That spy balloon isn't flying over us again. That's been happening.
I don't know what's going on, but
off the glass.
That's Tegan Wormstadt with a couple of points too.
The bank is open.
Back up to a 9-7 lead for Sturgis. Just a minute left here in the first. Long shot by the Raiders off the mark. Gage West with the rebound. West over to Heinert. Spin move for Ryan Heinert. Oh, he was hacked on the arm. Minka Hawley.
Boy, and Terry, the audience listening out here in Scooperland almost heard me yelling at the ref if he wasn't going to call that. We could see that from here as Heinert was hammered.
That was easy to see from our vantage point, but sometimes those don't get called. Sometimes they do.
That's it.
Jacobs Auto Repair in Sturgis has moved. Stop by their new location at 13.
Okay, we're back on the air. We'll get out of that ad. We'll catch up with that ad here in just a little bit. Scoopers lead Rapid City Stevens 10-7 here at West Gym. Terry Anderson, Greg Harrington on a Friday night. Murphy's Law in full effect here as our equipment keeps shutting down, but it's not going to stop us, Greg.
That's right.
Both free throws made by Ryan Heinert. Heinert averaging 20 a game. He's 81% free throw shooter. He was 8 of 9 last night from the stripe. Sturgis with an 11-7 lead here. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Stevens works the ball around. Adley Adman in. He throws it away. Gage West with the shot. Number 3, Tegan Wormstadt misses the bunny. Ty Petracco saves it from going out of bounds. West to Kano. Kano drives, looks at Petracco. 30 seconds on the clock. Wormstadt off the dribble, going to set up the offense. Coach Skinner wants a good shot. Shot clock and game clock about a second differential. Wormstadt guarded by Ammon. Over to Petracco, back to Wormstadt. They're going to run that clock down as far as they can.
Nice pick.
Aaron Moravitz in the game. Moravitz guarded by number 55, Thomas Mardian. Kano with the runner. 1 second on the clock. Ooh, the Stevens Raider. J.D. Green took a shot to the face. That miss from Kano, and that's the end of the first quarter. Scoopers jump out to an 11-7 lead, and we'll be back.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
If it's time for a new roof, maybe it's time we talk. Hi, I'm Scott Dorcas with Premier Systems Roofing. We offer free inspections and estimates, full labor and manufacturer warranties, and we are a preferred contractor for insurance companies. We've been a South Dakota company since 2002, serving the entire state, and we are proud to sponsor South Dakota sports and activities. Premier Systems Roofing, on time, on budget, and on call 24/7.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything...
Stream on Live Ticket TV. Scoopers 11, Stevens 7. Ty Petracco left side, kicks it over to Heinert. Heinert guarded closely, double teamed. An offensive foul called on Heinert. Trying to create a little space with that arm, and the referees have called that a couple of times tonight on some Scoopers.
Terry, you're right, and you could see Ryan's arm just extend a little bit, and when you do that up against the body, they're going to call that.
Yep, still can't get us online here, so we will get us back on the radio. We got some ads planned, but here we are on the live stream. Mardian inside, that's Shunzi White Woman with 2. Cuts
to the rack.
11-9, Scoopers lead.
He went hard to the rack.
Hayden Rock with the basketball puts up a shot, but blocked by Minka Hawley. Hawley going to take it coast to coast, or attempt to, but he's stripped by Ryan Heinert, and that ball poked out of bounds. Woo.
What a series. Back and forth they go.
Tyler Portlock with the poke out of bounds. It'll be Scooper basketball.
Yep. Scoops with the inbound. Petracco to Heinert from college range. Misses the three. Back come the Raiders.
All right, we're back on the air again. Stevens with the basketball. Shunzi White Woman at the elbow. Kicks it over to the left side to Hawley. Hawley underneath. White Woman again with the basketball. He double dribbled. Not called.
Nope. Caught it on his hip and put it right back down. Got away with it.
Spin move. He gets the bucket.
Yep.
Tied up at 11 here at West Gym. 6:28 left here before halftime. Petracco in the left corner, guarded by Segrist. Rock finds Heinert. Boy, some hard defense by Brooks, but a jump hook by Heinert, rebounded by Shunzi White Woman on the miss. Segrist passes over to Minka Hawley, top of the key to Portlock. Portlock in the corner to Brooks. Back top of the key to Segrist. Segrist from the free throw line, good. Raiders take a 13-11 lead here. Just under 6 minutes left in the second. Scoopers back down court off the leg of Tegan Wormstadt.
Tipped. No back court.
Gonna call that a tip.
Yeah.
Thought they might call an over and back. Yeah. No call. Boy, some really physical defense by Brooks.
That's
no
it.
call. Oh, great pass, though, underneath to Hayden Rock, who misses the bunny.
Exactly what we talked about as Heinert draws that double team. Rock made that beautiful cut along the baseline but could not score. The bunny failed.
And when Heinert's double teamed, someone's open.
That's it.
And Rock just didn't make the two. 5:30 left here before half. Stevens 13, Scoopers 11. Daylor Segrist with the ball. He has 4 points for the Raiders.
Scoops in a man-to-man now.
J.D. Green in now. Passes over to Brooks. Top of the key to White Woman. White Woman off of Hayden Rock's head. J.D. Green runs backcourt to get it. Green, a transfer from from St. Thomas More. Passes underneath to Brooks with a turnaround shot off the glass. Good. Stevens 15, Scoopers 11.
Couple moves and then nice off the glass by Brooks.
It's Gage West with a move underneath.
Nice, hard to the basket. Hit the floor hard. Fouled and will go to the line. Gage West.
Yeah, no. Jarek Duffner was sick. Yeah, Gage West. That's what Scotty J said. Gage West at the line. The freshman getting some playing time.
Look at that.
Missed his first free throw. Yeah, Gage, a 6-foot freshman, son of Sheriff Pat West here in Sturgis. Misses both free throws. Rebounded by J.D. Green. Stevens 15, Scoopers 11. 4:45 left before halftime. Brooks passes to Portlock underneath to White Woman with an easy two.
Yep.
White Woman is a load, 6'4" senior for the Raiders. They lead 17-11.
And he's just setting up shop down on that low block, getting an easy shot.
Tried to bring in Noah Schaefers to defend him. Hayden Rock from the elbow makes the two. Nice shot by the sophomore. 2 points for Hayden Rock. Stevens 17, Scoopers 13.
Excuse me, Terry.
Yeah, Portlock down court to Segrist. Segrist over to Portlock. Top of the key to White Woman.
Nice
he finds
pass.
Brooks underneath for an easy two.
A no-look pass to Brooks, and he makes him pay.
19-13. Stevens with the lead. Talked about defending in the pregame. Scoopers' defense has been kind of non-existent here in the second quarter. Tate Ortlieb thinks about shooting the three, passes it over to Hayden Rock, who does take the three and drains it
down
from 22. Big three-pointer for Hayden Rock. They cut it to 3-point lead for Stevens, 19-16.
3:30 left in the first half here.
Scoopers need to play some D inside.
Good.
Scoopers tip it away. Tate Ortlieb goes out of bounds. It'll be Raider ball. Coach
Skinner looked, yelled, shook his head.
Noah Schaefer's coming back in. They need someone to defend against Shunzi White Woman inside, and Schaefer's is bigger.
Yeah,
White Woman's a little more experienced.
Yep, put a body on him.
Oh,
good D.
Good D inside by Jackson Kano to deflect that pass, going to Brooks.
They got to pack it in. Looks like they're still in a man-to-man, the Scoops.
Siegrist takes the inbound, shoots it. Nope, passes to the right corner, back into Brooks. Brooks passes out to Portlock. I'm sorry, that's J.D. Green. White Woman from the top of the key, in and out, no good. Ryan Heinert with the rebound. It's going to be a foul on the rebound. It's going to be on Portlock. That White Woman with his foot on the three-point line, but that big guy can shoot threes as well.
He saw that shot clock running down and said, well, I better pull the trigger. Yeah, and he did.
Just about knocked it down. Stevens 19, Scoopers 16. 3 minutes left here before halftime. Hayden Rock being defended by Minka Hawley. Jackson Kano over to Ryan Heinert, who shoots a three. He's going to shoot three.
Yep.
Brooks with the foul on the three-point attempt by Ryan Heinert. Heinert will shoot 3 free throws. Heinert with 5 points.
And as Brooks walks by him, a little bit of jabbering and some laughing. I'm sure it was, I didn't foul you. Yeah, you got me on my elbow.
Yeah, the whistle says differently.
That's right.
Heinert, a good free throw shooter for the Scoops. Hope I didn't just jinx him. I did. 81.3% free throw shooter. I will
refrain
not say that again, Ryan. 2 more free throws, though, for Heinert.
There you go.
Nothing but net on the second. And some a substitute coming in. It's going to be Adley Amon coming in for Brooks. Another free throw for Heinert is good.
We'll see if they switch up on defense with Heyman on Heinert.
Stevens 19, Scoopers 18. 2:45 left here before half.
Scoop switch to a zone.
J.D. Green in the corner to Portlock. Portlock back up top to J.D. Green, who's going to try to pop in a three off the rim. Rebounded by Minka Hawley. Finds Portlock underneath for 2. Nope, that's not Portlock. That's Adley Amon. 4-2 for Rapid City Stevens. 21, Scoopers 18. Scoopers work the ball around. Noah Schaefer's top of the key, going to set a big pick. Hayden Rock with a spin move, can't find anybody. Finds Ty Petracco up top. Petracco in the corner to Ryan Heinert, who'll try a three from 22 feet out. Big three for Heinert, ties things up at 21. Under 2 minutes now before half. J.D. Green, guarded by Hayden Rock, passes left side to Hawley. Back up top to J.D. Green. In the corner to Siegrist. Siegrist, no good, but what a rebound by Minka Hawley on the putback. Offensive rebound, 2 points for Minka Hawley. Gives Stevens a 23-21 lead. We've got a timeout. We'll take a quick break here. You're listening to Scooper Basketball on the Big 81 KBH.
Any better. But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods, such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Top over to Segrist.
They're battling in that paint, Terry.
Working that ball around. Segrist thought about shooting it, didn't take it. Shot by Portlock, no good. Rebound, Rapid City Stevens, blocked by Ryan Heinert. Stevens, though, with the rebound. That'll be Daylor Segrist. Okay, we will keep it going here on the live stream. Scoopers with the ball. Stevens 25, Scoopers 23.
Heinert running the point, Terry, calling out a play.
Heinert up top, 17 seconds left on the clock. Heinert going to run things out for the Scoopers here, try to get a last-second shot. Hayden Rock over to Ty
Nice
Petracco. Petracco with a runner, no good, tipped. Minka Hawley with the ball, 4 seconds. Hawley looks in the corner. 3-point attempt at the buzzer, in and out for J.D. Green, and your halftime score is Rapid City Stevens 25, Sturgis 23, and we'll be back for your halftime report coming up after the break here on the Big 81 KBHB.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
As your welcoming neighbor, the American in Madison, South Dakota offers genuine hospitality. You'll feel right at home with their friendly service, free Wi-Fi, hot home-style breakfast every morning, and a heated indoor pool. Their number one priority is making guests feel right at home, offering comfortable accommodations and a caring staff that ensures every stay is memorable. Whether you're traveling for business, visiting friends or family, or just discovering a new destination around Madison, book a room with the American in Madison, South Dakota.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Grossenberg's Chopper Days promotion is back. The entire month of February, Grossenberg Implement is offering 10% discount on common wear parts for self-propelled 4-H harvesters. These savings are for higher volume wear parts for 4-H harvesters and heads like feeding, cutting, kernel processor, blower, auger, and spout parts. Now is a great time to make sure your 4-H harvester is ready to go when you need it, and save 10% on the parts during the month of February at any of Grossenberg's 9 locations.
Lens Dakota Mart in Sturgis, the better choice.
If you're stuck in a restaurant rut, check out the Oasis Kitchen on Main Street in Sturgis. Whether you're hungry for a build-your-own burrito, burrito bowl, burger, salads, or chicken tenders, we serve generous portions at a great price. You can dine in or get it to go. As a proud supporter of student sports, the Kitchen at the Oasis is happy to fuel up your day. When you're ready for your next great meal, stop by or give us a call. Have lunch or dinner at the Oasis Kitchen, across from the Hotel Sturgis on Main Street. Call 605-342-9809.
Rocky Tree Floral and Garden Center
proud sponsor of the Super Athlete of the Week Award.
All right, welcome back to West Gymnasium. Terry Anderson here with Greg Harrington, and it's Friday night Scooper basketball at West Gymnasium. And if Greg and I had any hair, we would be on fire right now, but
yeah, the 10 strands between us would be burning.
Scoopers down 2 at the half. Stevens leads the Scoopers 25-23 here at the half. Greg Harrington with our halftime report. Here you go, sir.
Yeah, Terry, what a start. Raiders up 5-0, and the Scoopers have battled back. For the Raiders, they're shooting 9 out of 19, about 47% from the field. And from the free throw line, 4 for 10 for 40% from the charity stripe. Rebounds, Raiders have gotten 7 offensive rebounds and 3 on the defensive end. For the Scoopers, these Sturgis Scoopers shooting 52% from the field, 9 for 17 from the charity stripe. Very good, keeping up with the last night's game against that other Rapid City team. Got them 8 for 12, 71%. And rebounds for the Scoopers, let's see if I can read my chicken scratch. 6 offensive rebounds and 3 defensive rebounds. They've been crashing the board pretty good in the first half. Scoring leaders, I call him the Michael Jordan of the Scoopers. Yep, Ryan Heiner, 10 points, a couple three-pointers he knocked down with defenders in his face. And then we talked about other players stepping up, and one of them's been Hayden Rock. Terry, he's got 5 points in that first half, giving those Scoopers 23 for the half. The Raiders, well, he was planted out in the paint all first half, and the Raiders were kicking it to him. That's White Woman. He leads the Raiders with 9, and along with a big scoring first half from Brooks, and he has, let's see, number 20.
I don't see him up on the board right now, but
my count, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points for number 20, Brooks for the Raiders. So first half, Raiders 25, Scoopers 23, a battle. And we talked about those keys, Terry. What do you think?
You know, the Scoopers, after kind of a tough first quarter, I think they really took care of the basketball in the second, got more comfortable with that Rapid City Stevens Raiders defense, some pressure defense, and Ryan Heinert being double teamed.
Yep.
But he's still going to get his points. But the Scoopers, who get those passes from Heinert when he's double teamed, got to be ready, and they got to make those bunnies. There's been a few missed shots by the Scoopers, and got to find a way to stop White Woman inside.
Yeah,
he's a big player.
You're absolutely right. Excuse me, Terry. And we saw the Scoopers, and the head coach Dan Skinner switched to that zone after White Woman with man-to-man was posting up and getting real easy buckets. So they packed that zone in and shut him down a little bit late in that second quarter. And then Heinert, I watched him on offense. He was getting frustrated. He's yelling at his teammates, which a good leader does. Hey, move without the ball, and I'll drive. That's going to draw the double team, and you're moving without the ball. I'll look for you. And he had a couple assists. Some Scoops missed some easy shots, but I think if he does that in the second half and they can knock him down, they can pull this out.
You're right. Don't be a spectator when Ryan Heinert's got the ball. Yeah. Sometimes it's easy to become a spectator and watch what he does with that basketball. We'll check some scores here. Your legendary electric halftime scoreboard. Mitchell, number 1, they beat Pierce 74-50. These are boys AA scores. Aberdeen Central 56, Brookings 50. That's a final. Watertown over Huron 67-56. Number 5, Sioux Falls, Washington, in a mild upset over number 4, Sioux Falls, Roosevelt 56-52. Number 3, Brandon Valley, they beat Spearfish 69-42. Number 2, Harrisburg over Douglas, no issues there, 74-38. Moving on to some boys Class A scores. Lemon over Dupree 62-57. Standing Rock, North Dakota beats McLaughlin 53-41. Jones County over Bennett County 75-37. Belfouche edges Faith 59-56.
Close one.
T-Area they're beating Elk Point Jefferson 57-36. That's in the fourth quarter. Move on to some Class B scores in boys action. Jared Gables Potter County Battlers beat Aberdeen Christian 62-52. White River, number 2 in Class B, they beat New Underwood 52-56. 38. Kadoka area gets by Lyman 55-46. And Howard received some votes in this last poll. They crush Arlington 81-28. Speaking of crushing, number 1 Castlewood in Class B 63. Esteline Hendricks 19. Woo! Number 3 DeSmet, no problem with Oldham Ramona Rutland 70-34, and Gregory over Bonham 63-43. Those are your scores, sir, on the legendary electric halftime scoreboard. For all your electrical needs, commercial or residential, you can contact the professionals at Legendary Electric in Sturgis. All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back in 30 seconds with you.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Motors, they do it all. To make an appointment, stop in at their new location at 1310 Industry Road or call 605-447-9851. Jacobs Auto Repair in Sturgis, a proud sponsor of Scoopers Athletics.
All right, back at West Gymnasium, Terry Anderson, Greg Harrington, a couple of old Army veterans who can't operate equipment properly.
We are not Signal Corps out of Fort Gordon, Georgia. We were not.
We're underway here in the second half, and Rapid City Stevens with possession to start the second half. Portlock finds Hawley inside quickly to Brooks for an easy 2. Stevens picking up where they left off in the first half. Stevens 27, Scoopers 23. Tegan Wormstadt gets the ball left side. Ryan Heinert being mauled. All right. We'll get this signal back up.
There
Scoopers.
Who was that?
That was number 22, Carter Williams with a three-pointer. Big three-pointer for Williams.
Indeed.
Back down court, Rapid City Stevens inside. Brooks again for a bunny.
Yep.
They're finding Brooks open underneath. They're exploiting that zone by the Scoop. Scoops might have to switch to a man-to-man. Scoopers throw it away. Heinert dives for the basketball,
hustle.
saves it. Timeout by Coach Dan Skinner.
Good job.
Go ahead, Terry.
Excuse me.
We'll keep it here as I try to get us back on the air.
Heinert was sliding just a little bit. When you do the old slide, sometimes you get the travel call, and Coach Skinner quickly calling the timeout. One other player for those of us listening out there until we get the radio back, for all you TV viewers, Gage West, the sheriff's son. Big first half coming in as far as hustle as a freshman. Terry, you mentioned him switching jersey numbers on us, and he really showed himself to the coach with the time he had, which is what we all should do, is, hey, you get that opportunity, make the most of it.
Agree, yeah, Jarek Duffner's jersey. I looked over and thought, that's not Jarek Duffner.
Wait a minute.
I'm sure our friends here on the Fox just to our right, they probably calling him Jarek Duffner because they don't know what Gage West looks like, and luckily we know.
That's right.
We know what young Gage looks like.
Two Marine older brothers.
All right, we're back on the air again on the Big 81. Sorry about that. Equipment shut down on us again. Scooper is back with the basketball. Stevens leads 29-26. 7 minutes left here in the third. Heinert with the ball driving to his left, guarded closely by Portlock. Scoop shot by Heinert. He's fouled by Portlock, and he'll shoot 2.
And he wasn't looking to pass at all on that one.
He was not.
He was just spinning and cross-dribbling, and he said, I'm going to the basket.
You know, you could see the Scooper offense kind of spreading out and clearing out to let Heinert get his offensive move. 81% free throw shooter, Ryan Heinert. That's his 11th point of this ball game.
Yep. And by them spreading out, that prevents that double team from coming as quickly on Heinert, just to let him do his thing and drive to the basket.
All right, Heinert's second free throw is good. Stevens 29, Scoopers 28. We're in the third quarter here at West Gymnasium. Stevens 11-6 on the season. Minka Hawley looking inside. Nobody there.
Nope. Turnover.
Yeah, Stevens playing that high-low game as well, finding Minka Hawley on the free throw line, like looking for a Shunzi White woman underneath. He wasn't there. Hayden Rock dribbling across half court. A lot of
Scoops.
Okay, we're back on again. Having some major equipment malfunctions here, but we'll get the YouTube feed. We'll try to get back on the air here on the radio here as I play some more ads. Our Scooper Sports sponsors are getting some major playtime tonight. Stevens with the basketball. Shunzi White woman at the free throw line underneath. Big bump by Brooks, who gets his own rebound.
Boy,
a couple of offensive boards by Brooks. They're letting him play, Greg.
They sure are, and he got 2 offensive rebounds but could not score.
Scoopers back down court. Quick three-pointer by Ryan Heinert. No good. Rebound, Rapid City Stevens.
Scoopers back in a man-to-man. He'll switch back to his own now. High post.
All right, we're back at it here at West Gymnasium. Stevens with the ball. Running shot, 2-pointer by Segrist off the mark. Rebound by the Scoops. Ortley brings it down the court. Kicks it over to Carter Williams. Williams top of the key to Ryan Heinert. Heinert guarded by Brooks.
Nice move.
A scoop shot by Heinert off the mark. J.D. Green with the rebound. Finds Segrist in the corner. Hop, skip, and a jump 3-pointer for Segrist. Gets his own rebound. Finds White woman underneath. Ooh. Might be on Ortley with a push from behind. It was a clean block by Carter Williams.
We could see that from here, couldn't we, Terry?
Push from behind on Tayton Ortley.
Sometimes, depending on the ref's angle, he doesn't see that all ball. And he called him there.
And White woman misses his first free throw. 67% free throw shooter. White woman averaging 11 per game. He's got 9 tonight. Stevens 29, Scoopers 28, 5:22 left here in the third. White woman drains his second free throw. Stevens with a 2-point lead, 30-28.
Full court press again for the Raiders.
Hayden Rock bringing the ball up court, picked by Minka Hawley. Hawley finds J.D. Green for an easy 2.
Yep. Picked his pocket.
And then inbounds pass by Ty Petracco, stolen by J.D. Green, but Green travels. Yeah, that Scooper backcourt, a junior and a sophomore, they're getting kind of an education there by a couple of Stevens Raiders.
They sure are, and they're in their face, picking up full court man-to-man.
Ryan Heinert with the inbounds play, finds Ty Petracco. Petracco guarded by Hawley, got to protect that basketball.
Yep.
Hawley is athletic and quick. Rock at the right elbow, top of the key. Hayden Rock passes over to Petracco, back to Rock. Rock kicks it over to Gage West, who's called with the travel.
Yep. A little too much French pastry on that spin move and got that pivot foot dragging, and the ref saw it.
Yeah, I think Gage, his heart rate is probably pretty high right now, being a freshman, really getting his first varsity experience here at West Gym.
Well said, Terry.
Stevens with the ball. J.D. Green, great pass inside. Shunzi White woman underneath. Lots of easy buckets for the Rapid City Stevens Raiders here in the second half. They lead 34-28. Ryan Heinert guarded by J.D. Green. Double teamed, passes over to Hayden Rock. Rock top to the free throw line to Petracco. Back out to Rock. Rock thought about a 3. Takes it to the hoop instead.
Schaefer, nope.
Stevens with the rebound. It's Hawley coming down the left side. Petracco defensively stops him. Brooks going to try to pop in a 3 short. Rebounded by J.D. Green. Kicks it over to Hawley. Far left side. White woman. Great pass underneath to Brooks. Lots of easy 2s. Coach Dan Skinner going to want a timeout.
Yeah, moving without the ball and too many open looks for these Raiders, Terry.
That's a full timeout. We'll take a couple of commercials here. We'll be back.
The Clubhouse of Spearfish, located on East Colorado Boulevard, has 4 high-quality golf simulators with a large selection of courses and leagues. They also offer virtual games such as shooting football and baseball and have shuffleboards and cornhole. The Clubhouse offers a full menu with live music on Sundays. You can host an event such as birthday parties, wedding rehearsals, dinner, or holiday parties. The Clubhouse of Spearfish is a proud sponsor of area high school sports on Live Ticket TV.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Stevens, they lead 36-28. Dan Skinner had seen enough for head coach for the Scoops. He wanted to draw up some plays, and Noah Schaefer is guarded by White Woman underneath, kicks it out to Carter Williams, back to Schaefer's. Schaefer's body shot on White Woman, throws it away. Turnover Scoops.
Yep, another turnover.
Not the play that Coach Skinner drew up.
Not at all.
J.D. Green finds Segrist at the top of the key, far left side to Hawley, back up top to J.D. Green. They're looking for that underneath pass. There it is to White Woman.
Yep.
He's guarded. Big mismatch underneath, and it's going to be called an offensive foul on White Woman.
Yeah, he's throwing that elbow with his offhand just a little bit too much as he hammered in there with Schaefer and got called for the offensive charge.
Scooper ball. Really haven't had a good offensive possession in a few minutes here for the Scoops. Trying to set something up, and Coach Skinner very frustrated after that timeout when his drawn-up play didn't really get executed.
No.
Hayden Rock, right side, will dribble to the free throw line. Tegan Wormstadt, slashing move from the elbow. Shot is short. White Woman with the rebound. He's going to run the break, just about double dribbled. He'll take it all the way to the hoop.
He's got some handle.
A 6'4 senior. Easy, too. Stevens, 38. Scoopers, 28. Scoopers throw it away, but Stevens bails him out as Brooks dives for the basketball. Scoopers will get it underneath the Stevens hoop. 2:32 left here in the third.
Similar to the first half, Scoops a little bit edgy. They just need to settle down, run that offense.
Can't seem to get it in bounds, and almost thrown it, threw it away. Hayden's Rock's feet's right on the end line. 19 seconds, 18 seconds on the shot clock. They got to keep an eye on that. Backdoor cut by Wormstadt. Tried to thread the needle, didn't work for Heinert.
Yep. Raiders getting their arms up in those passing lanes. You talked about that earlier, Terry.
Yeah, they're contesting everything.
Yep. Got to get Heinert drive to the basket and get those other Scoopers cutting, and they'll be there.
Heinert with 12, about 8 below his season average. He pops in a 3 from the left side, no good. Rebounded by Mika Hawley. J.D. Green will bring it up for the Stevens Raiders. Looking inside for White Woman. Great pass, but deflected by Carter Williams. Turnover Stevens. It's 1-on-4. Ryan Heinert's going to pull up, and he's mauled by Shunzi White Woman.
A little bit of
and a technical foul. White Woman going to be called with the tee. Head coach Chris Stabner told to move back to the bench.
Yep.
Referees not accepting any criticism on their calls from the players tonight.
No, Woodall Field, that would have worked with the pull and guard by White Woman, but out here, no, and then he had a little something to say to the ref.
Ryan Heinert going to shoot a couple free throws, and then the Scoops will get the basketball. Drains his first. Stevens 38, Scoopers 29.
Nice
second free throw, good. Good for...
You didn't jinx him, Sergeant Major. You didn't say he's shooting well from the charity stripe, and he knocks both down.
Didn't say his percentage. That's always seems
right.
to be the... You know, and I've heard Tony Romo and Jim Nance say that too, and it's...
There goes the field goal.
Broadcaster's jinx, yeah.
Wide right.
Quick pass inside. Heiner wide open underneath. Bunny, 2.
Beautiful.
Quick 4 points for the Scoopers, 38-32.
Pump fake, let 2 Raiders go by, and then had the nice layup.
Scoopers cut it to 6. Oh, great cut by Segrist. Doesn't take the shot.
Nice
Deflected
steal
by Heinert. Scoopers with a chance to cut it to 4. Heinert's going to try it. Caitlin Clark 3. No good. Tipped out by the Scoops.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
He
saved
saved it.
by Heinert. Fresh shot clock for the Scoops. Some renewed energy.
Yep, Heinert trying to set up a play.
Got to watch the 5-second call out there. Brooks, another three-pointer for Heinert off the front of the rim, rebounded by J.D. Green. It's one-on-one. Green's going to take it to the hoop. He's fouled. Ouch. A couple players hit the floor.
Yep.
J.D. Green and Ryan Heinert hugging it out under the basket.
Some good sportsmanship there as they help each other up.
J.D. Green, a 6-foot junior, transferred from St. Thomas More to Rapid City Stevens. Was talking to the Fox broadcasters over here, Jerome Wickersham. He said quite a few players left STM after head coach Wayne Sullivan left the school. J.D. Green knocks down his first free throw. J.D., the son of Brett Green, who went to high school with my wife in Spearfish. Greg's always amazed at what a small world it is here in South Dakota. We all know each other.
6 degrees of separation, they say.
Green misses his second free throw, rebounded by Hayden Rock. Yeah, Brett Green, great quarterback in high school, too, for Spearfish High School. Scoopers with the ball can cut this. They're down 7 now, 39-32.
Nice
Carter Williams drives in.
Block.
Foul. After his shot was blocked by Hawley.
Yep.
Carter Williams going to shoot a couple of charity tosses. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Carter with a page from Ryan as he pump faked and then drove to the basket and drew the foul.
It's amazing how those just simple ball fakes, pass fakes can get a defender to change their momentum. First free throw good for Carter Williams. Carter, 56% free throw shooter, averaging 5 a game. A lot of scoopers in single digits, 5, 6, 7 points a game. They need to get somebody averaging up into double figures to help out Heinert. Free throw no good. Rebound by Brooks for Rapid City Stevens. They're bringing the ball down the court. Portlock, well, that's J.D. Green running the point for Coach Stabner.
Big defensive possession.
Top of the key shot for Stevens. In and out. Stevens with the rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Brooks fighting for it. Ryan Heinert, after a couple of shot attempts by Rapid City Stevens, gets the board. 34 seconds. About a 4 or 5 second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. I think Coach Dan Skinner going to bring it out, maybe run a little time off, get a good high quality shot. Stevens leads by 6, 39-33. Rock over to Petracco. Petracco to Williams. Williams going to hand it off to Ryan Heinert. He's being hounded by Brooks. 3 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to take a long three off the back of the rim. Rebound by Stevens. Green for 3 at the buzzer. Off the front of the rim. No good. Woo! After 3. It's Rapid City Stevens 39. Sturgis 33. Back in 60 here on the Big 81. KBHB.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
If it's time for a new roof, maybe it's time we talk. Hi, I'm Scott Dorcas with Premier Systems Roofing. We offer free inspections and estimates, full labor and manufacturer warranties, and we are a preferred contractor for insurance companies. We've been a South Dakota company since 2002, serving the entire state, and we are proud to sponsor South Dakota sports and activities. Premier Systems Roofing, on time, on budget, and on call 24/7.
All right, back at West Gymnasium. It's Rapid City Stevens 39, Scoopers 33. We're starting the fourth quarter here on a Friday night. Terry Anderson and First Sergeant Greg Harrington. Former First Sergeant.
Yeah, that was in a galaxy far, far away and a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Woo,
me too. But here we are.
Yep.
Together on the radio. Scoopers with the ball to start off the fourth quarter. Hayden Rock dribbles to his right, finds Petracco.
Nice.
Oh, great shot by Noah Schaefer's. No good. Rebounded by Shunzi White Woman.
Nice jump hook.
Nice move by Noah Schaefer's. Once he perfects that, it's going to be tough to stop.
Indeed.
J.D. Green with the ball for Stevens. Stevens with a 6-point lead here to start the fourth. Scoopers have been getting worked over in the paint by the Stevens big man, Shunzi White Woman. That's why Noah Schaefer's is in there.
Yep.
There's White Woman at the free throw line. Turns, shoots, no good. Ryan Heinert with the rebound, no.
On the line.
Minka Hawley with his foot on the line as he tried to save that ball from going out of bounds. Scoopers ball. Scoopers bring it up court. It's Hayden Rock running the point. 5 points for Rock tonight. Being hounded by Minka Hawley. Picks up his dribble, passes right side to Petracco. Petracco behind his back, being guarded by Portlock. Rock passes to Wormstadt in the far corner. It's Petracco driving, finds Noah Schaefer's. Back to Petracco. Petracco brings it into the paint, works his way around for an easy two.
Just a little delay and got by that defender for the score.
First 2 points of the night for Ty Petracco. Stevens 39, Scoopers 35. We got a timeout by Coach Chris Stabner for Rapid City Stevens, and we'll take a quick timeout here. It's Stevens 39, Scoopers 35. 6:40 left in the fourth quarter on the Big 81.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
All right, here we are back at West Gymnasium. It's going to be a good one down the stretch here. Rapid City Stevens leads the Scoopers by 4, 39-35. Terry Anderson, Greg Harrington here at West Gymnasium, the home of Scooper Sam and the Sturgis Scoopers.
Down to the wire against another Rapid City team. Terry, back-to-back nights.
This will be a big win if the Scoopers can pull it off at home. Stevens with possession here after the timeout. J.D. Green to White Woman. Quick pass underneath the Hawley. He misses the two-pointer. Good defense by Tegan Wormstadt underneath. Hayden Rock passes to Ryan Heinert at the logo. Left side to Petracco. Petracco tries to find Carter Williams underneath, throws it away. Green tries to take it coast to coast. Heinert hammered on the rebound. No call. Scoopers back down court quickly. Tegan Wormstadt finds Ryan Heinert about 23 feet out. He's going to go one-on-one with Brooks. Puts a move on, gets fouled. That's Brooks' third foul, and Heinert's going to shoot two.
Yeah.
Heinert with 16 right now.
Terry, excuse me, it's like Ryan knows those points in the game where he's, okay, I got to take over and drive to that basket, and that was one of them. He went hard to the hoop.
He did. Looks like he got dinged up a little bit, too. He's grabbing his arm as he's at the free throw line, but he'll shoot two. Ooh, gets the shooter's touch.
Shooter's touch there.
Hits every part of the rim and falls through. 39-36, Rapid City Stevens with a three-point lead. 6 minutes left. Both free throws good for Heinert. Cuts it to two. Portlock brings it up court for Stevens. J.D. Green now running the point. Ty Petracco guarding J.D. Green. Scoopers in a zone defense.
Ice block.
Oh, a push underneath.
Yep.
Okay, back on the air.
There we are.
Equipment shut down once again. I'm not being gentle with this equipment. There's some, you know what? If something doesn't work, I just bang on it until it does. But it's not working, so we'll keep it here. Play some ads for the radio audience. Stevens with the ball, passes cross court to J.D. Green. Brooks, a spinning bounce pass to Hawley. Petracco steals the ball. It's thrown away by Rapid City Stevens. Rock up top to Wormstadt to Ryan Heinert. Heinert going to work.
Left.
Nothing there for Heinert. Brooks with the rebound. Stevens coming back down court quickly. Shunzi White Woman finds a cutting Brooks into the corner for Segrist for three. It's good. Daler Segrist shoots 44% from three-point range. That gives Stevens a 44-37 lead.
.502 left. This is where the Scoops, we need to get them to go on a run. Good offensive set here. Cut back into that lead.
Okay. So we're back on the Big 81. KBHB. Apologize again for that equipment malfunction. While we were away, Daler Segrist hit a three. Stevens leads now 44-37. Scoopers threw it away. But we got a whistle. That's going to be called on Portlock.
Got a hold.
Nope, was that Segrist? No, that's number 4 on Brooks. He's going to come out.
Yep, and he's been guarding Heinert. Best defender they've had on him all night.
Grabbing his jersey.
Yep.
And that is team foul number 2 for Rapid City Stevens. Scoopers with the ball. They need a bucket. 4:51 left here. Carter Williams going to try a three. In and out. Heinert with their offensive board stripped away by Stevens. Stevens down court quickly. Portlock with a shot, no good. Shunzi White Woman with the rebound, the offensive board. Brings it back out. That ball did not hit the rim, so shot clock still running at 18. J.D. Green running the offense. Finds Segrist. Ooh, Shunzi White Woman called with an offensive foul.
The old moving screen, Terry.
That's 4 on Shunzi White Woman.
He didn't argue that time. He knew he was shuffling his feet to get that screen.
Those couple of big turn of events there with White Woman with 4 and Brooks with 4.
And he'll sit down, White Woman.
4:20 left. Stevens 44. Scoopers 37. Scoopers haven't scored in a little bit here. They need a bucket.
Yep. Big series here.
Rock passes over to Petracco.
Heinert on the block.
Back to Petracco. Heinert trying to get loose. Yep. Really tough defense on Ryan Heinert. Portlock. Fadeaway jumper by Heinert. But great rebound underneath by Hayden Rock. Shot is blocked. He gets his own rebound. Heinert just getting mauled there. Rock blocked by Minko Hawley. Okay. All right, we're back on the YouTube
There
feed.
we are.
Might just have to tell our KBHB listeners, go to YouTube. Our equipment is, I don't know, it's on its last legs.
Acting up.
Shot by Heinert off the side of the backboard. Rebound by Amon for Stevens. Up top to Segrist. Segrist going to kick it over to J.D. Green.
Spreading it out, the Raiders.
Shot by Stevens by Amon, no good. Rebounded by Petracco. Stevens leads 44-37, 3:22 left here. Scooper's been scoreless for a little while here. Tegan Wormstadt going to try to change that, no good. Short 3 attempt from the corner.
Yeah, Scoops just got to settle down on offense and get a turnover and a stop at least here on defense.
Pass underneath by Segrist, trying to find Portlock underneath, throws it away. 3 minutes left. Timeout, Sturgis Scoopers. And I guess we'll keep it here for now.
All right.
Still trying to get us back on the air.
Big 3 minutes, still just a 7-point game. Plenty of time for the Scoops. Run that offense and keep cutting to the basket. Heinert's had a couple tough challenge shots that he just can't knock down. And that's why those other scoopers got to just keep cutting to the basket without the ball, because he'll look for you.
All right, we're back on the Big 81. If you're tired of this equipment shutting down and hearing a lot of ads, go to the Sturgis Scooper YouTube page, Live Ticket TV. You can watch it there and listen to us.
And Terry, Sergeant Major, if I may, if there's any 25 series Army vets out there, Signal Corps, come on, stop by West Gymnasium tonight with the last 3 minutes, and maybe you guys can figure it out. The flux capacitor here and why she keep. We don't have 1.21 gigawatts. I guess
we don't. I had to have my internet provider come out to my house the other day to fix that because it was frustrating me too. And this is more than frustrating, but Greg keeps giving me a neck rub because he's getting a little bit frustrated here with the equipment.
If you hear a big clunk, it's the equipment landing on Scooper Sam at midcourt after Sergeant Major throws it.
If Gary's listening, I'll try not to do that to the equipment, but maybe it'll get us a new tie line if I do that.
There we go. Big 3 minutes here to end the game. Hopefully we don't lose any feed.
Scooper's down 7. Oh, pass inbounds to Rock, over the top pass, kind of a dangerous pass for Carter Williams to Rock. Heinert, top of the key to Petracco. You know that Coach Skinner drew up a play here. We'll see if the Scoops can execute it.
Yep.
Wormstadt, pass to Heinert. And Heinert hooked. That's what the call is by Portlock underneath. Got his hands on his hips. You know, it's kind of like in the NFL when a defensive back's got their hand on the hip or on the jersey. That just doesn't get called much in the NFL. It's going to get called in high school, though. Scoopers bring the ball inbounds, and Petracco, far right. Here we are back on Sturgis Scoopers Live as we go off the air again on the radio.
Drive to the basket.
Double
spin.
pump by Segrist, no good. Scoopers still down 7 points. Haven't scored.
There's a nice
in
drive.
A couple minutes.
That's a nice
big
drive.
bucket by Tegan Wormstadt.
Settled himself at the foul line and knocked down that jumper, Terry.
To cut the lead to 5.
Needed
2 minutes left. Chris Stabler going to call timeout.
We're staying here.
I'm trying to get us back on the air here. There's an ad plan.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Raiders, White Woman and Brooks with 4 fouls each. We'll see if Coach Stabler is going to bring. Looks like Brooks might be coming back in.
Yep, and White Woman.
And White Woman.
Well, you talked about it last night, how critical down the stretch the free throws were for the Scoopers, and Heinert knocking those down, and I agree with you. I think it's going to come down to that tonight.
Scoopers as a team shooting 66% from the free throw line. Stevens brings the ball inbounds. Segrist guarded by Petracco. Passes top of the key to J.D. Green. Green to Minka Hawley. Hawley back over left side to Green. Segrist guarded by Hayden Rock.
10 on the shot clock.
J.D. Green looking inside. Shunzi White Woman trying to get free. Brooks guarded closely by Heinert. Behind the back pass to White Woman. What a great pass by Brooks.
That's an NCAA play there by the Raiders.
Big bucket for Stevens. 46-39. Stevens leads, 1:22 left. Not sure if Coach Stabler drew it up that way, but it worked. Petracco slashing move down the lane. No good. Shunzi White Woman with the rebound. 1:11 left. Stevens going to be happy probably just to burn a little time off the shot clock. Maybe I'm wrong. Brooks looks at the bucket but kicks it back out top.
I think you're right, Nep.
And Hayden Rock's going to – Scoopers have fouls to give.
Yeah,
so J.D. Green fouled by Hayden Rock. That's only the second team foul for Sturgis. Stevens inbounds it. Going to have to be another quick foul. Scoopers need points. They need 7 points to tie this thing up. Petracco
That's it.
With the foul on Siegrist.
Just go for those steals. Maybe you get one. If not, you get a foul. And like you said, Terry, we've got some to give.
Third team foul now for Sturgis.
Play tight defense. Try and get a turnover, Scoops.
Scoopers playing deny defense into White Woman. Fouled by Carter Williams. Next foul will result in some free throws for Rapid City Stevens.
Too early to put them on the line, you think?
I don't think so. I think they need to because Scoops need some points and they need them badly. You're listening to KBHB 810 AM, 105.5 FM in Sturgis. Fifth team foul, and that's going to be on Minka Hawley, who's going to shoot a couple of free throws. Hawley, probably the guy you want to foul. 57% free throw shooter. Brooks is a 39% free throw shooter. I think Coach Stabner's kind of got his free throw shooters in the game right now.
Yep.
First free throw good for Minka Hawley. .9 left on the clock. Hawley's second free throw, he drains them both. Ice water in his veins.
Indeed.
9-point lead for Stevens. 47 seconds left. Scoops, oh boy.
No call. Yeah, pulling guard.
That's right.
Yep.
All right, we're the last 43 seconds of the game. Hopefully if you're on the radio, you're on the internet now, but long three-point attempt for Ryan Heinert, no good. Rebounded by Hawley. He's going to be fouled by Petracco, and a couple more free throws for Hawley.
33.8 seconds.
Shunzi White Woman, your leading scorer for Stevens with 16. Brooks with 14.
Yeah, they've been the difference, haven't they? Inside, cutting to the basket.
Yeah, Brooks doubled his season average. He's only averaging 7 points a game. Had a great game. A lot of easy bunnies for Brooks.
Yep. Moves well without the ball. Behind the back passes. Hitting White Woman in the block. Missed his second. Back come the Scoopers. 29 seconds remaining.
27 seconds on the clock. Scoopers shot no good. Rebound by Minka Hawley. Stevens leads 49-39, and Scoopers just going to let the clock run out. 10-point lead for Stevens, insurmountable at this point for the Scoopers, and Stevens going to come out with a big win here at West Gym.
Played them tough. Just ran out of gas in the end. And,
Scoopers went on a scoring drought there in the fourth. Couldn't put any points on the board, and Stevens comes out with a 49-39 win here at West Gym. We're going to take a couple of minutes and get some more ads in, and Greg's going to do some tabulating. If you can smell smoke, that's his brain doing some math.
Fingers and toes and abacus.
And we'll be right back here in a couple minutes for the postgame show on the Big 81 KBHB.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
As your welcoming neighbor, the American in Madison, South Dakota offers genuine hospitality. You'll feel right at home with their friendly service, free Wi-Fi, hot home-style breakfast every morning, and a heated indoor pool. Their number one priority is making guests feel right at home, offering comfortable accommodations and a caring staff that ensures every stay is memorable. Whether you're traveling for business, visiting friends or family, or just discovering a new destination around Madison, book a room with the American in Madison, South Dakota.
Give it off to Cisse, gliding to the basket. Out to 3, Jay Hayes. Good. And Eric Glenn wants to stop the music.
Grossenberg.
And real estate questions. So give them a call, 605-347-5110, and talk to Jerry or Ryan, or stop. Thank yous. Rock & Ray also carries the full line of Willow Tree Angel skins for all occasions and a nice selection of houseplants. Stop by this week and see what's new at Rock & Tree Floral and Garden Center, right across from the Sturgis Community Center on Lozelle.
Quick Mart in Sturgis is the proud sponsor of the KBHP Sports Scooper Athlete of the Week. So when you're on your way to the game, don't forget to stop in and grab a hot coffee or fountain pop and get one free after your 10th purchase. Quick Mart is locally owned and operated and your one-stop shop for gas, diesel, snacks, and ice. Plus, check out their full selection of scooper gear for the whole family, including kids' sizes. Quick Mart at the corner of Junction Avenue and Ballpark Road in Sturgis. Wishing the Scoopers good luck this season.
Welcome to tonight's postgame show, being brought to you by Quick Mart Sturgis Subs, proud sponsor of the Scooper Athlete of the Week Award. Now, here's Gary Matthews and Terry Anderson.
Well, it's Terry Anderson and Greg Harrington at West Gym here on a Friday night, dealing with Murphy and all of his laws and equipment issues. But you know what? Still had fun.
That's right, Terry, yeah. and a good game tonight, almost down to the wire. Scoopers hung in there. Came back, took the lead a few times, and came up on the short end of the other Rapid City team tonight.
Yeah, Rapid City Stevens comes out with a 49-39 win over the boys, and Greg with a quick look at some stats for us here on the Big 81.
Yeah, Scooper shot 14 out of 27 for the game, 51% from the field. Free throws still pretty good, 12 out of 19, 63% for the Scoopers. Unfortunately, though, they turned the ball over. I had 14 times. Which was real critical in this game. Just like the girls, those Raiders were playing tough defense. 14 rebounds, 8 offensive and 6 defensive for the game. For the Raiders, for Rapid City, hope they have a safe trip back down 90 home with the roads out there. For them, 47% from the field, 9 out of 19. And for free throws, 2 for 7, 33%. From the free throw line. They got there quite a bit, but when they drove to that basket, they were scoring from the field. Turned the ball over 12 times, and then rebounds 15, 8 offensive and 7 defensive. And I want to say to our great Big 81 audience, the game ball tonight from me goes to Sergeant Major Terry Anderson, because he has hung in there through 2 games, and Murphy, that little Irish fella, being of Irish descent myself, I'll have to have a word with him. Boy, he was jumping up left and right. But just like a good soldier, Charlie Mike, we say, continue mission. I know it was tough for all listeners out there bouncing back and forth between commercials, but hopefully you heard most of 2 pretty good games.
Yeah, I apologize. I wish I could have done more with the equipment, but it just kept shutting off on me. All I could do was just keep trying to reconnect us to our cell signal. But thanks, Greg, for coming in. I appreciate your help and for at least not making me feel like I'm on an island out here by myself suffering through this. And, a couple of tough games for the Scoops tonight as the girls come up short 59-30 in the first game tonight. And in the second game, the Rapid City Stevens Raiders beat the Scoopers by 10, 49-39 in a hard-fought game. And a couple of good games coming up next week. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, the Scoopers host Douglas, Brookings, and then Yankton, and that's the end of the season. Scoopers boys at 15 right now in seed points, Scooper girls at 17, so we'll see where things shake out after next week. They have to win some ball games, though.
Critical last week of the season for both the boys and girls, and all you can do is take it one game at a time, as the old saying goes, as we grew up on with our team, Sergeant Major, and that's what the Scoopers need to do. Again, the defensive back, amnesia when you get beat, learn from it, but forget most of it and move forward to this next week and hopefully get 3 wins.
Amen. All right, that should wrap things up for us here at West Gym on a Friday night. For Greg Harrington, I'm Terry Anderson. Have a good weekend. Have a good President's Day weekend.
Amen.
And we will talk to you next Tuesday. Aloha.
Auf Wiedersehen.
You've been listening to Sturgis Scooper Basketball on the Big 81 Radio Sports. Tonight's game was brought to you by Lynn's Dakota Mart, where you'll find the better choices and better prices. By Richter's Tire and Exhaust, your one-stop, on-the-spot auto service headquarters. By Castile Auction and Real Estate, your real estate and auction company working for you. By Northern Hills Eye Care, providing comprehensive eye health care, professional vision care, and quality eyewear to the Northern